Ever wondered if that quiet person in your life is into you? It's a common misconception that introverts are hard to read, that their silence is a sign of disinterest. But let's flip the script for a moment. What if their quiet demeanor is not indifference, but a different way of expressing affection? What if their silence speaks volumes about their feelings? In this video, we will unravel 15 signs that may indicate an introvert likes you. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Introverted Excellence, or as we like to call it, Intro X. Let's begin with sign number 1. Introverts, by their very nature, are private individuals. They often keep their thoughts and feelings under wraps, preferring to process things internally. So if you notice an introvert starting to share more about their personal life, their dreams, their fears, this is a significant sign. They are allowing you a glimpse into their private world, which is not something they do lightly. This opening up is a sign of trust and comfort, and it's a clear indication that they have a certain level of affection for you. They see you as a safe space, someone they can confide in without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. It's like being given a key to a secret garden, and that's something special. Moving on to sign number 2, they seek your company. Introverts are known for cherishing their alone time. It's when they recharge, reflect, and decompress. So when an introvert actively seeks out your company, it's a big deal. It means they enjoy your presence enough to include you in their precious me time. They find your company soothing, invigorating, or simply enjoyable, which is a testament to how much they appreciate you. And then there's sign number 3. They remember small details about you. Introverts often have a keen eye for detail, and they tend to remember things that others might overlook. They might remember your favorite book, the name of your first pet, or that offhand comment you made about your dream vacation. It's not just about having a good memory, it's about paying attention because they genuinely care. Introverts may not wear their hearts on their sleeves, but they express their affection in subtle, thoughtful ways. So if an introvert remembers your favorite coffee or your pet's name, it's a good sign. It shows they value you enough to store these little nuggets of information in their memory bank. And in the introvert's world, that's as good as a neon sign flashing the words, "I like you." Moving on to sign number 4, they feel comfortable around you. Introverts value their personal space and comfort, and when they begin to feel at ease in your company, it's a clear sign they're developing an affinity for you. It's like they're opening the gates to their private sanctuary and inviting you in. They might not say it outright, but their relaxed demeanor, their willingness to share more about their day, or their inclination to sit closer than usual are all subtle signals of their growing comfort and trust in you. Sign number 5 is increased eye contact. Now, this might seem like a common indication of interest, but for introverts, it carries a deeper significance. Introverts often avoid direct eye contact to shield themselves from the external world's intensity. However, when an introvert starts maintaining eye contact with you, it's like they're breaking down their walls. They are allowing you to get a glimpse into their world, to understand them better. It's like they're saying, "I trust you enough to let you in." They might not hold your gaze for long, but those brief moments of eye contact hold a world of meaning. It's their silent way of expressing their interest and showing that they are comfortable enough with you to lower their guard. And finally, sign number 6, showing vulnerability. Introverts are usually guarded and private individuals. They rarely open up about their feelings, fears, or insecurities. However, if an introvert starts sharing their vulnerabilities with you, consider it a big deal. It's their way of saying, "I trust you with my deepest secrets." It's like giving you a key to their heart, trusting that you won't break it. This act of showing vulnerability is not just about sharing weaknesses or insecurities. It's about sharing their dreams, their passions, their aspirations. It's about letting you into their world, showing you who they truly are. Remember, an introvert maintaining eye contact is equal to them saying, "I trust you." Sign number 7, they show genuine interest in your life. Now, this might seem like a no-brainer, but it's worth mentioning because it's a significant sign when it comes to introverts. Introverts are often painted as aloof or detached, but when they like you, this couldn't be further from the truth. They'll want to know all about you, your likes, your dislikes, your dreams, your fears. They'll ask questions that go beyond the surface, digging deep into who you are as a person. They'll remember the small details, the stories you've told, and the experiences you've shared. They are attentive and thoughtful listeners who value genuine connections over small talk. Moving on to sign number 8, they become more talkative. The introvert's natural habitat is a quiet corner, a place of solace where they can recharge and retreat from the world. But when an introvert likes you, they'll step out of their comfort zone and become more talkative. They'll initiate conversations, share their thoughts, and express their feeling. This might be subtle at first, but it's a big leap for someone who prefers the tranquility of their own thoughts. And lastly, sign number 9, they share their passions with you. Introverts are often deeply passionate about certain things. They have hobbies, interests, and pursuits that they dedicate a lot of time and energy to. These are usually activities that they can do alone, things that allow them to reflect, create, and explore. When an introvert shares these passions with you, it's a big deal. They're not just sharing a hobby, they're sharing a part of themselves. They're inviting you into their world, showing you what makes them tick, what brings them joy, and what feeds their soul. It's important to remember that introverts are not cold or distant, they just express themselves differently. They value depth over breadth, quality over quantity. They prefer meaningful interactions over casual small talk. If an introvert is sharing their passions with you, they're not just sharing hobbies, they're sharing a piece of their heart. Sign number 10, they engage in deep conversations with you. Introverts are known for their preference for meaningful and profound discussions over small talk. If an introvert is investing their time and energy in having these deep conversations with you, it's a clear indication that they value your company. They're not just interested in your favorite color or what you did last weekend. They want to know your dreams, your fears, your experiences, and your thoughts on different subjects. They want to understand you on a deeper level, which is a strong sign of their affection towards you. Moving on to sign number 11, they show signs of nervousness. Introverts are generally not the best at hiding their emotions. If they're nervous around you, it's probably because they're worried about making a good impression. They might fumble with their words, avoid eye contact, or even blush. This doesn't mean they're uncomfortable in your presence. On the contrary, it's their way of showing that they care about you and your perceptions of them. Remember, nervousness often stems from the fear of messing things up with someone we like. So, if an introvert appears anxious around you, chances are they're into you. And finally, sign number 12, they take their time to respond to you. Introverts are thoughtful and reflective individuals. They like to process things thoroughly before they respond. If an introvert takes a while to reply to your messages or answer your questions, it's not because they're ignoring you or they're not interested. Instead, they're carefully crafting their responses to ensure they convey their feelings and thoughts accurately. They want their words to reflect their sincerity and genuine interest in you. In conclusion, these signs might be subtle, but they're significant. Introverts express their feelings in their own unique ways. If an introvert seems nervous around you or takes their time to respond, it's not because they're disinterested, it's because they care about what you think. The 13th sign is they respect your personal space. Introverts understand the value of personal space better than anyone. If an introvert likes you, they will respect your need for alone time, and they won't invade your personal boundaries. They appreciate the importance of space and solitude, and they extend this understanding to you as well. Moving on to the 14th sign, they listen more than they talk. Introverts are great listeners. If you find that they're genuinely engaged in your conversations, paying close attention to your words and responding thoughtfully, it's a great sign. They enjoy listening and understanding you on a deeper level, which is their way of showing affection. Lastly, the 15th sign is they defend you in your absence. If an introvert is standing up for you when you're not around, it's a surefire sign of their affection. They might not be the most vocal in a crowd, but they will not hesitate to support you, even when you're not in the room. To wrap up, we've journeyed through the 15 signs that prove an introvert likes you. From the initial sign of them opening up to you to the final sign of them defending you in your absence, each sign is a subtle yet profound expression of their affection. Understanding introverts and their signs of affection might seem like deciphering code, but it's not as complicated as it seems. Remember, when an introvert likes you, they show it in subtle but meaningful ways. Thank you for watching Introverted Excellence. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content.